Welcome back. David Penn, your host, coming to you from the studios of Free People Radio, right here in Minneapolis, Minnesota, the belly of the beast, talking today about President Trump's tour of select Middle Eastern countries. President Trump made a very important visit to the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia, where he met with MBS Mohammed bin Salman, the titular head of that country. Let's listen to a beautiful speech that President Trump delivered during his visit there.
Today we begin a new chapter that will bring lasting benefits to all of our citizens. I stand before you as a representative of the American people to deliver a message of friendship and hope and love. That is why I chose to make my first foreign visit a trip to the heart of the Muslim world. Our vision is one of peace, security, and prosperity in this region and all throughout the world. Our goal is a coalition of nations who share the aim of stamping out extremism and providing our children a hopeful future that does honor to God. This landmark agreement includes the announcement of a $110 billion Saudi-funded defense purchase, and we will be sure to help our Saudi friends to get a good deal from our great American defense companies, the greatest anywhere in the world. Later today, we will make history again with the opening of the new Global Center for Combating Extremist Ideology, located right here in this central part of the Islamic world. America is a sovereign nation, and our first priority is always the safety and security of our citizens. We are not here to lecture. We are not here to tell other people how to live, what to do, who to be, or how to worship. Instead, we are here to offer partnership based on shared interests and values. Young Muslim boys and girls should be able to grow up free from fear, safe from violence, and innocent of hatred. But in sheer numbers, the deadliest toll has been exacted on the innocent people of Arab, Muslim, and Middle Eastern nations. They have borne the brunt of the killings and the worst of the destruction in this wave of fanatical violence. This is not a battle between different faiths, different sects, or different civilizations. This is a battle between barbaric criminals who seek to obliterate human life and decent people, all in the name of religion. People that want to protect life and want to protect their religion. This is a battle between good and evil.
That is the 3-minute short course summary of a much longer speech. Those were the high points. President Trump not just addressing the leadership of Saudi Arabia, but no, the Saudis invited countries from all over the Islamic region, who all these leaders came and sat and listened to President Trump. Most notable was the presence of King Hussein of the Hashemite Kingdom of Jordan. And let us remember the history that the Saudis, the House of Saud, the family of Saud, in alliance with the Wahhabist clerics, expelled the Hashemites from Saudi, Arabia, many, many years ago with the help of the British, driving them out of Saudi Arabia and into their current domicile, the country of Jordan. So the presence of King Hussein there is quite noteworthy. And President Trump had all those leaders in that room to deliver a message so different than that brought by previous administrations who were applying the trade of the post-World War II Democrat liberal order. No, President Trump said, no, I am not here to lecture you about our liberal democratic values. No, because he doesn't believe in that. He was there to talk about mutual cooperation for shared interests, really about the money and about security, about securing a better future for the children, not there to lecture, not there to make demands about how these countries should live their lives or how they should worship. No, President Trump wants an alliance on shared common interests, economic and security interests. He is there to show respect, and he's also there doing something so important and so powerful. He's actually selling the products the United States has to offer, and he's seeking foreign direct investment from these very wealthy oil-producing states. In fact, on this trip to Saudi Arabia, the defense agreement that President Trump alluded to in that short clip swelled to $140 billion, the largest sale of defense articles ever in the history of our country. And the Saudis also agreed to invest $600 billion into the United States. The total value of the money discussed and agreed to, $740 billion. Hey, that's a pretty good sales trip by President Trump. You add that to what he did over in Qatar, taking an order for up to $200 billion of Boeing aircraft, and you got a $1 trillion road trip. Hey, that's a pretty good trip on the road. I think President Trump can deduct his meals with that kind of success. We're into a new era here. We're into a new era of American foreign policy in the Middle East. By elevating the Saudis, by giving them $140 billion of arms, by continuing to work with President Erdogan of Turkey and arming his country as a fellow NATO member and trying to reach an agreement with Iran, what's really going on is that the hegemonic influence of Israel in the region is being diluted by President Trump. He is erecting competitors to Israel, and I will predict, and you are seeing, a very vocal pushback by the neocon war hawk wing of the Republican Party, pushing back against this change where President Trump is evolving the geopolitical and strategic realities of the region. This is David Penn, your host. I look forward to being back with you soon again.